Still early in the morning. Right, that's a long way down, by the way. Before we start, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, and they are Incogni. More about that later. Now, we are in Benidorm if you've been watching the last few episodes, and today we are heading back towards Alicante Airport on a Jet2 transfer bus on the dreaded coach over to Alicante Airport, where there's a plethora of different restaurants, bars, coffee shops, etc. that we're going to take a look around. We're then going to get a Jet2 flight all the way over to East Midlands Airport. We're going to capture everything along the way inside the airport, also the journey to the airport on the dreaded coach, where hopefully we are the last stop, and then we go straight to the airport, but I doubt it. We're probably stopping at about 7 different hotels before we get there. We're going to get, I've got a window seat when we actually get on the plane, so we're going to get takeoff, we're going to get in-flight, and we're going to get landing. I'm also going to try and show you where we are as well, so for anything down below there, and sort of like the land down below, I'm going to try and use my Google Maps, load that in, and then you can see where we're flying over. Hopefully that will work, fingers crossed. If you've seen the videos before, you'll know sometimes it's a bit hit and miss whether we get a GPS signal or not. Also, a lot of people have asked me about that and said, do I have to switch airplane mode off? No, you don't. It actually works with airplane mode on. You download the maps and GPS signal gives you your tracking of where you are. Now, if you are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the content, give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and also click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Now, it is 6:49 a.m. The coach transfer is downstairs at the moment between 7 o'clock and 7:30, so we've got about a half an hour wait around for them. So we're going to get down there so we don't miss the coach, because if you do, it's about a €90 to €100 fee in the taxi. So without further ado, my friends, let's go. Oh, do you know what? I'm actually going to miss these blue skies, because we've not had much of that, have we, over in the UK? It's been a quick visit, just 2 days here. So anyway, let's head downstairs now. We're going to get the flight's at 11:15, and it's flight LS 642. So got my suitcase packed, got my backpack. Let's get downstairs and go and get on this coach and try and get a window seat so we can show you along the way. Right, so we've got about a half an hour wait now. In fact, what I ought to do is read actually where we're going to meet, because I don't know whether we're meeting outside here, which is the Hotel Benidorm Centre, or where we got dropped off, which is outside the Los Alamos, where a lot of people seem to be walking with their suitcases. So it might be over there actually. So I should check actually. Do you know what? There's a half an hour slot now though. We've got half an hour to wait. It could be any time between 7 and 7:30. But I don't mind, because I love this time in the morning. It's like a brand new page. It's fresh. The air's a little bit cooler. I really love it. All I need though now is, to make it perfection, is a coffee. Right, anyway, onwards. Yeah, it's outside the Hotel Diplomatic, not my hotel. Should always read the instructions. Here we go, come on. We're starting.
I'm coming home. Nothing's as it seems in the photo. Nothing is as sweet going solo. Nowhere I can ramble or roam could change my mind, could slow my coming home. No matter the rain, coming home. Oh, I'm coming home. Leave open the gate. Don't turn off the light. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Oh, right, 8:30. So we've got time for a coffee. We had about 3 or 4 stops along the way. Oh dear, and the bus was absolutely packed. The coach was packed. Every seat was full. So grab a coffee and we'll sit down and have a breather. Whew. Ah, that's better. Okay, so before we go any further, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, and they are Incogni. Now, have you ever noticed that sometimes you'll sign up for a store's loyalty card and then you start getting spam emails, calls or texts from telemarketers? Or, for instance, you'll Google air fryers and you start getting spam emails about air fryers. Well, I used to get it all the time and it drove me absolutely nuts. Now, I looked into why this happens, and it's because all of these companies sell your data to giant firms called data brokers, and then they sell your information to other advertisers. And I was shocked as to how much information was out there on the internet, such as my postal address, phone number, and email address. I also found out that these data brokers are required by law to remove my information if I ask them to. But obviously, doing that one by myself would be virtually impossible. Now, that's where Incogni comes in, as they contacted all of those companies for me, and I didn't have to do anything, and they alerted me when the request was completed. Since I signed up to Incogni, I get almost no spam, and I can't even remember the last time I got a call from my old friend Unknown Caller. That's why I highly recommend Incogni. Incogni provides improved protection from hackers and cyber attacks, such as phishing or identity theft that use your personal information to target you. Total strangers accessing your most personal information, including your address, phone number, and wait for this, even your weekend hangout spots. Invasive shadow profiles that can use your online activity to influence your behaviour and worldviews, such as political affiliations. Now, Incogni is so simple. Don't worry, I've done it myself. And on the first day, you register and subscribe for Incogni. They send out data removal requests to all applicable data brokers on their list. And in the first week, the data brokers start responding to their requests. They use the GDPR, CCPA, and other applicable privacy laws to make data brokers remove your personal information from their databases. In the first quarter, most data removal requests are processed within 2 months, and they follow up on those that aren't to make sure your personal information is removed. Take back your personal data now with Incogni. Use the code MacMaster in the link below and get 60% off an annual plan, or scan the QR code that's on screen now. Don't forget, use that code MacMaster. Right, we've got a plane to catch, so onwards, my friends. Right, okay, so let's find out what gate we're on. where we need to go through, and then get through, and then see if we can go and have a look at some planes and stuff, and see what's to offer in the terminal. I know that it's a really good airport, this actually. Lots and lots of different places to eat and restaurants, etc. Right, where are we? Here we are. Information. Right, okay, 11:15 and it's now 9:16, so we're doing well for time. Come on, onwards. Right, okay, so I need to get through security now, and I always say this, they've got rubber gloves and a truncheon, and I ain't got no Vaseline, so I'm not filming in there, so I'll see you on the other side. Right, we are through, so, duty free, quick spot, see how much Jameson is here. You know the obligatory rules when we come to duty free. We're just going to check what the Jameson is, and it'll probably be more than it is in Asda or Morrison's. We always say that. Oh, it's nice and cool in here though. Didn't take too long to get through there. It took about 10 minutes. Pretty organised. Some woman got pulled to the side because she'd got liquids in her bag. I'd got liquids in mine and I forgot to take them out, but they didn't pull me over. Where's the Jameson? Where is it? There we go, €23.20 for 1 litre. Actually, that's not too bad, is it? I think that's actually cheaper than Asda and stuff. That's not bad, but I'm not carrying it around. I'd rather pay another £1. Anyway, let's get through and have a look at some planes and see what they've got to offer in here. They've got some good restaurants and cafes, etc. Ooh, do I need another coffee? That's the question. East Midlands, 11:15, info puerta, 19 minutes. I'm guessing that means the gate will be 19 minutes, it'll tell us. So we've got 19 minutes. Let's have a look around. There we go, gate info, 19 minutes. Got a statue of me here. Good resemblance. Same nose. What we got here? All croissant. Got, I think they warm these up, but you can have them cold as well, I guess. And a little baguette there as well. Oh yes, some Parma ham. Very nice. Wow, actually it looks really nice in here. You've got your meats on there. I wonder, can you take the meats with you? I guess you can you, within the EU? Got Parma ham hanging up here. Look at this. Got some nice cheeses here as well. What have we got here? More ham, more cheeses. Very nice. Not sure as they'd travel very well though. Might get a bit warm in the old suitcase in the cabin, in the plane. All look very nice, but I'm not sure how how well it'd travel. Would it be all right? Do you think you'd have to? And are you allowed to take it into the UK? I'm sure. I think you are, because it is the EU, isn't it? Let me know in the comments section. Oh, a plane there, look. Right, okay, now you've been on my video before, haven't you, yesterday?
Yes, yesterday.
Well,
Yeah.
it might have been a couple of days ago on, I don't know the order of the videos, but you've been to Benidorm,
Yeah.
you've flown over with TUI, but you haven't flown over on a TUI aircraft.
No.
You've flown over on a EasyJet.
Yeah.
EasyJet, was it any good? Was it all right?
Yes, a bit squished, but it's all right.
It's squished. What were the prices like for like drinks and
Yeah, Apple and you had
Heineken,
Heineken?
about the same price as
Yeah,
TUI.
about the same price as
And
TUI.
Jet2, yeah.
Did you expect to be on a TUI plane then?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Were you disappointed when it was EasyJet?
Yes.
Oh, what are they doing? Did they tell you that you was going to be on an EasyJet flight?
They say at the beginning, but it's weird. When you go from Cardiff, you can get a TUI plane,
Yeah.
but you go to Bristol, you end up on the Jet2
And you
on
ended
a EasyJet
Yeah. How far's Cardiff from you?
hour,
About an hour. And how far's,
and a bit.
and how far's Bristol?
40 minutes.
Yeah.
Not much difference.
Not much
But
of
it's
it.
the faff.
It's the faff, isn't it?
It's the
Yeah.
faff.
That's it. It's just a means to an end. They're all the same anyway, aren't
They
they?
get you where you want to go
They
to.
get you where you want to go to, and if you have a couple of beers, what does it matter? Are you having any beers on the way back?
No, I got to drive home.
Oh, that's it. The holiday's over, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you reckon to Benidorm?
I love it. We come every year.
Yeah, you've been to Sherry's as well, haven't you?
Yeah,
Sherry's Bar.
yeah.
And you've had the big chips there, haven't
Yeah,
you?
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant. How long have you been for?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was noisy yesterday, though, wasn't it?
Oh, not that.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
that's why I couldn't hear you, because I was shouting into the microphone.
All
and
the stags and hens come out on a Thursday, I think.
I've not been drinking at all. I had a little one last night, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, I can't count. Anyway, on that bombshell, onwards, my friends. I tell you what actually was quite interesting back there was I was outside Subway, and you've got the lovely place with all the ham and the cheese and everything. And there's not that many people in. But then you get to Subway and it is absolutely packed. You can hardly get into Subway. Just goes to show, doesn't it? Here we go. I'm not saying a word. Why is that? Probably because it's cheaper and filling. You go to the other place and you still need something when you come out because you're still hungry. Right, so you got a Costa coffee there and a Starbucks as you come through out of the duty free. Comment down below. And I know somebody's going to say neither, but you've got to choose one. Costa or Starbucks. Which one? Comments down below. Don't be the one that says neither. Ooh, what have we got in here? Cinnamon roll, chocolate pretzel, crispy apple tart. Nice, pan au chocolat. We've got some ham rolls here, baguettes, ready to be warmed up. $8.95. And what's this one here? $10.25 for a ham but roll. We've even got Asian food here. Got Wok Street where they're cooking noodles and stuff. You can actually see them behind the glass. This is cool, look. Oh, now that looks nice. Oh yeah. No time there, the plane's going shortly, otherwise I'd have some of that. Look at that. There you go, there's your prices. Chicken. So you choose your base, I guess. Then you got your ingredients, and then you choose your sauce. I've got to say, I'd be having some of that if I'd got more time. And you got pizza place here as well. There you go, there's your pizzas. I'm not sure what Dave Portnoy would think of that. What do you reckon? One bite, everybody knows the rules. Probably only take one bite of that. Right, there's a massive queue for B23, all B flights. Blimey, this is it's mad. Going to be a bit of a wait. Hopefully we don't miss the plane. Well, if we do, another few days here, eh? Right, so we are through. It took about 20 minutes to get through and have your passport stamped. So not as bad as it looked actually, but do you remember the day? I'm going to get somebody saying, oh, you're getting political with Brexit. But do you remember the days when we didn't have to have our passport stamped? Hey, I wasn't even in England at the time when that happened, so don't blame me. It's nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. But then again, it has stopped loads of people coming into the... Oh no, it hasn't, has it? Oh, all right then. Fair enough. Anyway, that's controversial, and I'm only kidding. I don't give a rat's basically about politics or whatever. So don't bring me into it. Ask me one about crispy batter and fish. Hey, look at this. You can actually charge your phone and get in shape at the same time. Check it out. There you go. Look. So you have to cycle. Right. You got to put a plug in there. Put your cycle on here, and then that charges your phone for free. Or, by the way, if you don't want to cycle, there are plugs that you can just plug your phone in for free as well and sit back and relax. I think that's more me. You know, I'm just thinking, I had 2 nights in the hotel with breakfast included, but I missed out on my breakfast this morning because the breakfast didn't start till 8, and then the coach came at 7, so I'd got breakfast waiting for me, and I missed out on it. Missed out on my breakfast. God, when you just thought of that, that's wound me up now. I've missed out on my breakfast, and it was all right actually.
Good morning, welcome aboard the Jet2.com, Jet2 Flight service back to East Midlands. Manager Chapel Storm, captain for today's flight, I'm flight deck first officer Esme Alex, and the cabin today, Shannon's in charge by Jane, Kim and Ben. Very shortly before we depart, the cabin crew will give you a safety demonstration. Appreciate you've probably seen these quite a few times before, but just get out your full attention please for a couple of minutes it takes. It's more safety and safety bells on board. Once that's complete, we're ready now to get on the way back to East Midlands. Fairly quick flight time today, actually around about just a shade over 2 hours. We should get you back nice and early. Smooth flying conditions on the way down, expected December on the way back. Weather back in East Midlands, not obviously quite as warm as here, temperature 15 degrees at the moment. Reasonably clear skies, but forecast some showers later on during the day, some heavier rainfall for our arrival. Clouds scheduled about 3,000 feet reasonably west. I'm going to fly back today, so I'll come back and give some more details once we get underway. At the minute, we've got a slight restriction preventing departing for another 5 minutes, so just due to an air traffic stop. So we'll speak to them very shortly and hopefully get that lifted and get them away as soon as we can. As I said, I'll come back and speak to you again once we get airborne. For now, I'll leave you a chance to see what we should plan.
Cabin crew doors into automatic, cross check and report please.
High up above the open sea into another dusty
adventure!
Over the sea initially, past Benidorm, which is out to the left, and over to reaching the coastline towards Valencia. And then crossing the coastline just west of Barcelona, and then through the northern part of Spain there, over the east edge of the Pyrenees, just then Andorra, and into France, past the beach, Toulouse, and then on towards Bordeaux, Nantes, and just across the coastline, just over the south coast of the UK today, the Isle of Wight, Portsmouth, about 2-3 minutes ago. And from here, we're initially route up towards northwest London, Leicester, and then pretty much follow the line the M1 motorway back towards Leicester and East Midlands, making a left turn onto the westerly approach into East Midlands. Weather-wise, it's quite nice down there at the moment, once you go below this high level cloud temperature of 17 degrees, light winds from the west, reasonably clear skies, just a few clouds below this high level cloud, it's around about 3,000 feet. So quite a reasonable day down there at the moment. As we get now started our descent, I'm very sure to turn the fasten seatbelt signs on, so if you do need to use the facilities, it's probably best to use it in the next couple of minutes before we turn the seatbelt signs on. Once again, that's my Jet2.com. Jet2 Holidays has been my pleasure if I go to the UK. But we will be able to service in the future, so see what size we go home short. Do need to use the facilities.
Welcome back to East Midlands.
Now we've landed, you must stay seated and buckled up until the seatbelt sign is turned off.
When you do get up to go, please make sure you've got everything with you. And take care when you open the overhead lockers, as some things may have moved during the flight. Just so you know, you're not allowed to smoke or vape on the way to the terminal or in the terminal itself.
Our friendly customer helpers are all ready and waiting to help you. You can't miss them. They're wearing our famous red uniform.
One last thing, to say thank you for holidaying with us, we'll be giving you one of our amazing rain check vouchers. This gives you a terrific £60 off your next new booking with Jet2 Holidays.
Your final door check, please open the door for arrival.
Right, through passport control. I swear, right, it would have been quicker to drop me off at Calais and get an inflatable over on the channel. Now that's controversial. Took blooming ages. Took longer to get through my own passport control than it did getting through blooming Spain. It's madness. You can get, now watch the comments because somebody will comment about that. Can't believe you said that, that's wrong. Anyway, let's get to the car. Greg's. Always good to be welcomed back with a Greg's, isn't it? £4.50. Not normally that. Right, that took ages. Took as long to get my Greg's as it did to get through passport control. I tell you what, they don't accept cash there though. There are a lot of people saying, oh, and then asking their husbands for bank cards. No cash accepted. I asked her whether she, one woman said, you take Spanish money. I said, you take magic beans. Right, let's get to the car and wind this thing up and I'll tell you all about the flight. Right, there we go. There's the car. Premium parking, by the way. Bigger parking spaces, look. See? Premium parking zone. We zoom in. Premium parking zone. So you've got all different cars in here. Another Taycan there, like mine. MG. Then we've got down here a big Mercedes. Lots of bigger cars. More space. Right, let's get in the car and we'll wind this video up. Oh, right, okay, so let's sum this up. Jet2, I've got to say, absolutely fantastic airline. The staff on board are first class. To be fair, domestic airlines, like you got Jet2, and you got Ryanair, and you got Sleazy Jet, and you got all the other ones. Jet2, by far in a different league. They're amazing. They've got Yorkshire tea on board. The only issue I had with the Yorkshire tea, by the way, I had trouble brewing my tea because the little sticks that you get to do it. They just sort of like bend and you can't get a good brew out of it. Do you know what I mean? You can't mash it properly. So Trouble Brewing, hey, now there's a headline for it. Trouble Brewing on board Jet2. Trouble Brewing my tea. There we go. Yes, it's a little bit clickbaity, but we love it. No, I reckon that's actually quite clever. Right. Anyway, so there we go. That's Jet2, fantastic, all the way from Benidorm back to East Midlands Airport. Now, don't forget, I'd like to thank my sponsors once more who are in Cogni. Take back your personal data today. Use the code MacMaster and use the link in the description down below, or scan the QR code that is on screen now, and you'll get 60% off an annual plan. So thanks again to Incogni. Head over there and check that out. I highly recommend them. Take back your personal data. That's all from me today. If you did enjoy the video as well, do give it a thumbs up. Also, click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and make sure you hit that little bell as well. And also, share this video on social media and show everybody else my flight over from Benidorm back to East Midlands. I'm going to go now because I turned the AC off and I'm melting. It's quite warm here, actually. 20 degrees in the UK. That's all from me today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.